Alright, what's going on, guys? So I know I told you guys I would be doing a video on how to redo a seat cover for this Banshee seat, and unfortunately I did do that video, but the video files all got deleted, so pretty pissed off about that, but it is what it is, nothing I can do about it now. So I figured I'd just do this video to kind of give you guys a little bit of an explanation of how to do one of these. The reason I needed to do a new seat cover was this is the one that came on it, and it cracks. It's just dry, it's old, not a big deal. So I had this one off of a 2005 Banshee that I had. It's like brand new, so I figured I'd just use this instead of buying a new one. Alright guys, so as far as things you're going to need for this, really nothing too crazy, nothing really out of the ordinary. It's, like I said, it's really simple. Obviously, you need some kind of staple gun. I use this little electric Stanley one. I think they're like 30 bucks brand new. I actually picked this one up off of OfferUp or Craigslist, I can't remember which, for 10 bucks. So you can find them really cheap. This one was brand new. Other than that, smaller flathead screwdriver to pop the staples out. You might need a little set of pliers, wire cutters, whatever, just to pull out the stubborn staples. Sometimes they'll break and you need something to pull them out with. As far as staples go, I like to use 1/4 inch staples. You can use the longer ones, 5/16 probably work. The reason for me preferring the 1/4 inch is on certain parts of the seat, usually like up here on the plastic, there's really not a whole lot of material right here. So with the longer staples, they can actually go all the way through the seat pan and start eating the seat cover from the inside. Not only that, but if the staples are protruding through the plastic on this side, anywhere where the seat cover's at, you don't want that poking you in the leg or maybe somewhere else you really don't want to get poked. So that's why I stick with 1/4 inch. You can probably use 5/16 and have no problems, but I like to be safe and use a 1/4. And as far as the staple guns go, I have seen people use the standard spring operated staple guns. I don't really recommend those just because a lot of the time they don't have enough power to get through the plastic. You'll end up just bending all the staples to hell and pissing yourself off. So even with this, if you don't apply a lot of pressure, a lot of downward pressure while you're holding this, what'll happen is you'll have the staple in, you'll hit the trigger and it'll just shoot the gun right back up. So you do got to apply some downward pressure to these to make sure that the staple actually drives through instead of pushing the gun back up. Alright, like I said guys, I'm not actually going to take this entire seat cover off, but for the sake of the video and showing you a little bit of how this is done, I'm going to pop a few staples out. That way it'll give you an idea of how to remove the old staples, and then I'll restaple this section right here just to give you an idea of how difficult, really it's not difficult, how easy it is to actually staple this. So all you gotta do, get your screwdriver, try not, if you care about the old seat cover, try not to rip it. If you don't care, it really doesn't matter. All you gotta do, screwdriver under there, pop them out. See, these ones are new, so they're a little stubborn. This is where you're gonna need your pliers. I don't know where I put them. Alright, so I actually had to stop the video there because I had no idea where the hell I put my pliers. So I looked at the video and they're right here the whole time. So I was using my man eyes there. So yeah, all you gotta do, pull it out. That's it. So just go around, pop them all out. Some of them are actually kind of stubborn. These ones are actually pretty tight now that they're new, so they actually were a lot easier for me when I was pulling the old ones out. See, I didn't need pliers for that, but that's all it is. That's all there is to it. Go around, pop them all out, pull the seat cover off, show you how to restaple it. I'm actually going to be doing the stapling on the ground, just because my work area over there is got a bunch of other stuff in it right now, so this just works for now. All you're going to do, it's really simple, guys. When you are working with the new seat cover, you're just going to want to pull this as tight as you can. Try to hold it. Staple gun, where you want your staple. Like I said, you got to put some downward pressure so it doesn't jump. Might help if it was on. That's it. That's all there is to it. So just work your way around. Make sure you're stretching it. Make sure they're going in straight, they're not bending. These ones are going in pretty well. But yeah, that's all there is to it. All right, so once you work your way around, this is what you'll end up with, something similar to this. And honestly guys, it doesn't have to be perfect. As you can see on these areas right here, I actually put the staples in vertically instead of horizontally. I know there's gonna be a bunch of guys here on the internet, oh, you're not supposed to put the staples in that way. I don't give a shit. It works. And honestly guys, you are probably never gonna see this area anyways. So just get the staples in however you can. As long as it's holding it down, that's all that matters. And on certain areas, like areas with tabs back here, you're gonna have to find a way to get the staples in. And in this area, I couldn't fit the staple gun to get the staples in that way. That's why I ran them that way. Like I said, it doesn't matter, it works. And just use some common sense, guys. Be cognizant of where you're placing your hands. Try not to have the staple gun right above your hand if you're holding the seat. You don't want the staple to blow through the plastic and poke you in the finger. That's really all there is to it, guys. Like I said, it's really not very difficult. It's just a learning process, trial and error type thing. Just gotta work with it till you get it how you want it. One thing I forgot to mention, if you have any seat latches or anything like that, probably wanna go ahead and take those off before you start stapling, just because it's one more thing that's gonna get in the way. One last thing I wanted to mention, this is mainly for you Banshee guys out there. As you know, these little rubber things on the seat love to fall out. As you can see, I'm missing the front ones. If you have a set of aftermarket pipes on your Banshee, there's actually a little tab right there where these little rubber grommets live. Just pop them out and they actually fit right in these holes. They're a little bit small, so you just super glue them in and it works fine. Thanks for watching, guys. If you got any questions or any suggestions for videos that you'd like to see, just let me know. I'm doing a lot of work to this Banshee right now, so there'll be a lot of other how-to videos that I can do. Currently, I'm working on these carbs, cleaning them up, working with some different jet settings. Also, gonna be polishing this linkage right here, and I'll be polishing all of these wheels that these sand tires are on, so maybe put out a video related to the carbs or how to polish aluminum. Just let me know.